Welcome, my friends. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm Jen Hilman, and I'm excited to announce that I'm back on the YOGATX channel. So every Thursday in the new year, I'll be coming at you live with fresh, new content to keep you active on your mat. Now, just to give you a little taste of what's to come, I have a full body flow on deck for you today. So go ahead and like this video and leave your comments below. Let me know how excited you are to practice with me in the new year. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you get updated every time I'm coming out with a new flow. Now, when you're ready, go ahead and roll out your mat and let's get ready to move and flow. So we'll begin our practice today standing on your mat. So go ahead and bring your feet parallel. You can even look down and make sure that the outer edges of your feet are parallel with each other. Then spread your toes wide apart on your mat and root down through your toes and your knuckle mounds. Then we'll inhale and rise, extending your arms up towards the sky. Lift up on your legs, lift up on your belly as you reach up as high as you can. Then exhale and slowly fold your body down, folding forward over your legs. And you can always bend your knees if you need, so that you can really let your body relax, right? So we don't want to just be floating somewhere here in space with your knees locked out. It's better to soften behind the knees so your upper body can really fold forward and you start to access that stretch along the backs of your legs. Now let's just gently start to shift your weight from side to side. It's nice and easy, gently rocking yourself from right to left. And as you explore this movement, just notice what you feel. So this is a little time to explore, to discover your own inner landscape. Just noticing what's going on in your legs today. Rock it side to side, shifting from right to left. And when you're ready, you can slowly bring yourself back to center, coming to fold forward again. Let your head and neck relax as you fold over your legs. Then bring your hands up to your shins. We're going to slowly start to walk your hands up your legs. Just nice and easy. Gently pressing yourself back up to standing. Unroll your spine and let your shoulders relax down your back. And just make a couple easy circles with your head. Moving nice and slow. Just gently rolling your head in one direction. Feeling a nice easy stretch into your neck. And when you're ready, you can reverse directions, gently circling your head the other way. Just loosening things up here a little bit, observing the sensation, and let your head come back to center when you're ready. And we'll inhale and reach your arms back up towards the sky, lifting up nice and tall. Now grab your right wrist with your left hand. We're going to begin to pull that right arm up and over towards the left side. So we get a nice stretch along the right side of your waist. If your right shoulder is rolling forward, see if you can open it up, taking it into a true lateral flexion. Then slowly rise back to center. Take a nice big deep breath in. Then grab that left wrist with your right hand and let's pull that left arm up and over, getting into a nice side bend. Actively pull on that left wrist, really waking up that stretch along the left side of your body. And we'll slowly release, making your way back up to center. Take one more inhale here, reaching up nice and tall. Then as you exhale, we'll slowly circle your arms down and around and interlace your fingers behind your back. Now squeezing your palms together, begin to stretch your fists back away from your hips. Feel your shoulder blades hug together on your back. Then slowly lift your chin, lift up in your heart, feeling a gentle back bend in your upper back. Then slowly fold yourself forward, keeping your hands clasped, folding your body down. Try to bring those arms and hands with you. You can always bend your knees if you need. But again, we want to focus on letting the upper body fold as your arms and hands drop back behind you, taking it into that shoulder stretch. Then slowly draw your hands down towards your hips. Then release your grip and let your arms relax down towards the floor. Then we'll inhale your breath and extend your spine halfway up, lifting through your chest, lengthen through your spine. Then exhale and fold yourself back down, coming back into that forward fold. Then we'll move through that 2 more times. Inhale to lift and extend through your spine. Lift your belly up and in as you stretch your body long. Then exhale and fold it down. Tuning into gravity, let your head and neck and shoulders relax. Then one more time, we inhale and extend, reaching your heart forward, a nice big full breath in. Then exhale and gently release, folding it all the way down. Now from here, let's just step back into a tabletop position. So plant your hands into the mat and gently kneel your knees to the floor. Now, if you have any knee sensitivity, you might want to bring a folded up blanket underneath your knees just to give you a little more cushion, a little more padding. Feels nice. Now, once you come into that nice tabletop, we're going to move our cat and cow. Inhale to lift up your heart and your tail, stretching your belly long. Then as you exhale, we round it in, scooping your belly button in towards your spine as you tuck your chin to your chest and curl your tailbone under. Inhale to open. See if you can keep your belly lifted and toned even as you stretch your belly open. Then you exhale and lift from your core center. So we allow this cat and cow to be a little bit of a core workout. One more time. Open it up. Feel your abdominals stretch. And exhale and lift it up and in, tuning in to the strength of your core. And we'll slowly release back to center, coming back to that nice neutral tabletop position. Then here we'll inhale to open your right fingertips to the sky. Get a nice twist, opening your heart. Then exhale and we'll weave that right arm under, bringing your shoulder and your head all the way down to the floor. Now plant that left hand firmly on the mat and push into the floor, helping you to roll that left shoulder back. So you leverage yourself into a deeper twist,
Reach those right fingertips across, working your way into that deep stretch behind the right shoulder blade. And on your next inhale, we'll open it back up. Nice big deep breath in. Reach those right fingertips all the way back up to the sky. Then exhale and slowly land your right hand back down to the floor. And we'll inhale and open it up to the left, reaching your heart open. Get a nice deep twist in your spine. Then we'll exhale and weave the left arm under. Again, you want to bring your head and your shoulder all the way down to the floor. Then bring the right hand firmly to the earth so you can push and give yourself the leverage you need to roll the right shoulder back, getting deeper into that rotation. You may find that you have a little more room to reach the left fingertips even further across. So we really maximize the twist, deepening the stretch. Then slowly let yourself unwind. Pressing back up to center. Open those left fingertips all the way back up to the sky. Then exhale and slowly release your left hand down. Now as you come back to your tabletop, we're just going to slightly adjust, walking your knees back about 6 inches or so. So now we have a little bit wider tabletop, so you can begin to shift your weight forward over your wrists and hands. So now you're in a half plank pose. So your shoulders are in line with your hips, in line with your knees. Nice and strong here. So push against the floor. Lift up your chest. Take a nice big deep inhale. Then as you exhale, we're going to bend into your elbows, gently lowering halfway down. Just hover. Then inhale and press yourself back up. Lift your heart, hug your belly in, then exhale and gently lower. Let's hang in there together. We've got this. Inhale and press it up. We're going to go one more round. Exhale and slowly lower. Hover and pause. Then release your belly all the way down to the floor. Good work. Now go ahead and turn the tops of your feet down to the mat. With your hands alongside your chest, spread your fingertips wide apart. Press down through your index finger as you roll your shoulders up and back. Then we'll inhale the breath and curl your chest up away from the mat. Nice big Cobra pose. Now try to make your neck grow long, rolling your shoulders down away from your ears. Now curl your toes under. You can press back up through your tabletop position and draw your hips up towards the sky, making your way to downward facing dog. Then as you come into your shape, let's gently pedal out your feet, bending one knee and then the other. You can take your time, feeling your way through the journey. So again, this is just another moment for you to explore. Feel your way into your body and just notice what's going on. What sensations are present? Can you be aware of your whole body at the same time? As you settle into your downward facing dog, take a full inhale. Then exhale and release a full, deep breath all the way out. And we'll inhale and lift your right heel up towards the sky, taking a nice big stretch. Kick it as high as you can. Then exhale and step your right foot forward, making your way into a lunge. And if your foot doesn't quite make it all the way by itself, you can grab your ankle and just gently encourage your foot forward. So you work your way into that nice big lunge. Now, once your feet are in place, you can go ahead and lower your left knee down to the mat. But I encourage you to keep the back toes curled under. This gives you a little more strength and stability in the back leg. Now send your weight forward towards the right foot. This helps to increase the stretch across the front of your left hip. Pressing your hands into the mat, lift up in your chest, extending up through the crown of your head. So we really tune into your flexibility here. Now, let's hug your inner thighs together. So we tone the legs, drawing your energy up in towards the pelvis. Inhale your breath and extend your arms up towards the sky. So you should feel some real energy and activation in the legs as you reach and extend up out of your waist. You can take one more moment here to maybe even find a little baby back bend, but keep the strength and stability in your legs. Then we slowly release your hands down towards the mat. Go ahead and lift up that back knee and draw your hips back, extending through your right leg. Inhale to extend out through your crown, stretching your spine long. Then as you exhale, let's go ahead and fold it down over that right leg. Let your head and neck relax down as you fold and stretch into that right hamstring. Then we'll inhale and rise, extending out through your spine. And as you exhale here, we're gonna reach those right fingertips up towards the sky. Revolved pyramid pose. This is a big stretch, you guys. Hang in there, twist into it. Find your yes. Then we'll slowly release, floating that right hand back down to the floor. Spread your fingertips wide, planting your palms to the earth. Then push into the mat and see if you can sneak that right foot up and back, kicking it back into your tripod. Then we'll slowly release and float that right foot back down to the mat. Take a nice big deep breath in and exhale a full deep breath out as you settle back into your shape. Then on your next inhale, we'll lift your left leg, kicking it up towards the sky. Nice big stretch. Lift it up. Then as you exhale, draw the left foot forward, coming into that lunge. Now again, if you need to grab the ankle and help it out, you can always do that. So you want to make sure that you have plenty of space between the feet so you can really access the stretch in the lunge. Then you can go ahead and lower your back knee down, but keep those back toes tucked. Now send your weight forward towards the left foot so you really open up the angle at the front of your right hip. Then pressing your hands into the mat, you lift up your chest, extending up through the crown of your head. We maximize the stretch in your hip flexor. Now let's bring in a little more strength.
hugging the legs together. So we really draw that energy up into your hips. Then extend your arms up towards the sky from here. So you could even think about pressing down in your feet, lifting up out of your waist. And for this final moment, you might even start to play with a little bit of a back bend, just opening your heart towards the sky. Then we'll slowly release, floating your hands down to the earth. Let's press that right knee off the floor and guide your hips back to your pyramid pose. Inhale to extend out through the crown of your head. We reach your spine long. Then as you exhale, just let it fold. Slow and soft. Gently rounding yourself forward. Relax the weight of your head. Relax the weight of your chest. One breath at a time. Just let yourself tune in to that feeling of gravity, gently pulling you down. And we'll inhale and extend your spine long, lifting halfway up. And as you exhale, we're going to move into that twist, reaching your left fingertips to the sky, revolved pyramid pose. Oh yes. Going straight into that IT band. Breathe slow and deep. Just let yourself go there. Let yourself feel all of it. And slowly release, floating that left hand back down. Spread your fingertips wide, planting your hands into the mat. Push with the strength of your arms. And see if you can sneak that left leg back into your tripod. Then we'll slowly release, floating your left foot back down. Then take a full round of breath in your downward dog. Breathing it all the way in and all the way out. And as you're ready, you can gently lower your knees down to the floor. And sink your hips back to your heels. Let your forehead softly melt down to the floor. And let yourself take a full round of breath here in your child's pose. Breathing into your back body. Breathing into that space behind your heart, behind your kidneys, all the way down into your hips. With each exhale, feel your body relax more and more. Releasing any tension in the shoulders or in the back of your neck. Releasing any tension in your belly or in your hips. Just let each deep breath flow gently in and out. And when you're ready, slowly walk your hands in towards your knees and press yourself up to a kneeling position. And just gently guide your hips over to one side and then swing your legs around in front of you. So just let yourself come into a nice easy seat and take a moment to just notice, observing the shifts and the changes in your body. even with just a few minutes of practice. So again, I am so excited to have all new fresh yoga flows coming to you here on YOGATX. So we're kicking it off in January. I'll be here with you every Thursday. And you can check out YOGATX's new online community, the Yoga V community. There are links below to get more info. And you can always learn more about me on Instagram, on my Facebook at Jen Hilman, and at my website, jenhilman.com. Thank you so much for joining me. I can't wait to see you again starting in January. Namaste.